They do some stuff very uniquely. This game is not a copycat. It is a game that's got a lot of features that are all its own. As a quick example, it's got your usual skill trees for the classes that you pick, and you can dip into other classes as well, so there's 4 skill trees right there. But then also each ability that you choose on your bar has a skill tree. So you can do a lot of small customizations to every part of your character, which very, very fun for me. Let's see, blind on hit, lightning. No, I do not need that item.
Yes.
So we are going to sell that.
Take care.
Okay. And Wingari Battleground unlocked. In this timeline, the Immortal Empire advances to the north to recruit Wingari to their efforts. 2 tribes of Wingari are split as they struggle to survive against the Immortal Empire's attacks. Choose an ally and turn the tide. Alright. What's the benefits and downsides of online and offline play? Right now, a benefit of offline play is that I'm not subject to any of the problems that online play has been having the last few days. The game just launched a few days ago. The game is amazing. They did have a rocky launch. All right, so the online play, a lot of people have been struggling to be able to play at all because of online play. Offline play has been completely fine. Online play, when you get to a certain part of the story, you can choose if you want to join the Circle of Fortune, which is basically like crazy magic find for finding loot, or the Traders Guild, which allows you to trade with other people. So if you want to be just like a player that plays solo, you know, you would join the Circle of Fortune. If you want to like be like, okay, I want to buy this item, I don't want to hunt for this item, you could just trade with other people. You could join that that group. Find the oh, well, okay. I just found one of the things that I needed to kill and killed it as I was reading the requirement. I just dipped to like 20% and snapped back up. I think this is necrotic damage. You don't, you have to choose between gold loot and good loot and buying loot. I wouldn't say good loot. It's just that you can choose between higher chance of getting good loot yourself, which is perfect for people that don't, you know, that just want to play on their own. Or you could choose between joining, like, the economy with, like, you know, other players and, like, trading with the trade hub and stuff like that. But it's chosen on a per character basis. It's like each character, you can have a character to play with friends, and you can have a character for playing on your own, and you can join different groups on each character if you want. Since I'm playing in offline mode, I of course chose the one where I get better stuff that I find. It made no sense to choose the other thing. Lagonian Idol. Except the Frostbrand. Alright, so we helped that guy win the war. And we're done. Alright. Okay, open loot. And we got a skill point here. Let's max out in Venom. Transfer items.
Yes.
It says I have a lot of poison resist on it, but I don't really need anything else that's on it. Oh, crit strike avoidance on this. But my only item with physical resistance is my boots. Crit strike avoidance on that, and Ellie resist, but I'd lose void resist.
Yes.
Fizz wrist and necrotic res. That's not bad. Let's see. This is 21 minion damage, 33 minion health, some fire res, that's poison res. So one of the rings is helping my poison res stay good, the other is helping my fire res stay good. But this has fizz and necrotic, which I need more. And I would lose some minion damage no matter which ring I took off. Is minus 9,000 armor on enemies enough, or should I go higher? Funny enough, the Necromancer has a trait where her pets apply a Sunder armor debuff on enemies, and I've seen that stack in the, like, very, very, very high. And I think each application is like minus 100 for 4 seconds or something. And she could stack up so much. Alright, hypothetically, if I do that, and then I'm just choosing between those two. One's poison resist, one's fire. But that one has the better stats of the pet. So my physical and necrotic are much better with this, but now I need to get fire resist somewhere else. I do think my overall stats are better like this, but...
Yes.
I can't get fire resist on this, but I can increase... Wait. It says it's got forging potential. Oh, I guess the void resistance is capped out. I guess that's as high as it can be, and same with minion damage. T5 is max you can craft. Well shoot, okay. I guess I can't really do anything with that. We got fizz res on that, movement speed. I guess increase the movement speed. Critical success, +1 tier. Okay. What's my lowest? Physical is lower than necrotic right now. Physical is now 73, necrotic's 60, but fire is down a bit. Main reason I'm using this hat is the 38 void. This hat has some fire on it. Did I have any? This had lightning and void and minion health. What's my lightning? Lightning's currently 78. It's barely over cap. Question. The way that... So it's like a level 75 enemy will pierce through 75 resistance. So even if you were at 75 resistance, it puts you at 0. But if you were overcapped, if you had 150 to all resistances, would a 75 enemy still put you at 0, or would it just put you down to 75? Don't forget your idols. That's a good point. I did forget the idols. Pen would happen after cap, so you're 0. Okay, so there's no benefit to overcapping for that. If the enemy has resist reduction, your overcap would save you from getting it reduced, but not the penetration. Okay. Alright, I can understand that. Oh man, checking the idols was a great idea. Actually, these idols suck. I'm just gonna trash them. That's looking much better. 73 fire, max lightning, max cold, max poison, max void, 73 fizz, 60 necrotic. So the hat could probably be swapped out for something else if we see an opportunity to do so.
Take care.
That's looking much better. Key reward on this island. Only benefit is for skills or items that scale with uncapped resistance. For example, Warlock can scale damage and ward retention with uncapped necrotic. That would be a scary gameplay style that I don't think I would subscribe to. Seal the Soul Gate, somewhere northeast of me. Yeah, with the with the 5 healing totems, we have so much stupid sustain. If I can just get strong enough that I'm not getting one-shot by stuff, that will take care of the rest. Now you have a resist up to par. What about your offensive stats? They're fine. They're fine. Like, honestly, I'm a very patient gamer. If I have enough damage to kill something, I don't mind increasing my survivability to make it safe. Like, I'll take a 5-minute safe fight over a 3-minute clenching my butt terrifying one. So like right now, I feel my damage is more than adequate. And I need to work on survivability and mobility, because when I'm in this form, I can't use a movement skill. So I need to make sure I've got enough just flat movement speed to get out of stuff. These necrotic hits are definitely less scary than they were before. That's one thing that always kind of backfired on me in Path of Exile. Path of Exile, like, you could not build a tanky character in endgame. Like, you just had to avoid everything or die. Like, you were constantly, like, picking a fight with God. You could not get hit no matter how tanky you were. You could have capped everything. You would get one shot if you got hit by stuff. Okay. That one's done. Damage is the prefix, while defensive stance are the suffix, and there's a weapon which I'm not sure because I choose the affixes. Arena key. Okay. Deposits. Mana, void resist, poison resist, but mage only. Physical resist and crit strike avoidance. If I put that on, my fizz resist is capped. Well, my fizz resist is almost capped, but my void goes down and crit strike avoidance would go up. That might be worth it. $33 crit strike avoidance. Does that mean I'm at 100? Yeah, 105. So if I wear this with my aura, I'm at 105 crit strike avoidance. So then I need to get void resist from somewhere else. All right.
Take care.
So let's clear that. Throw that in there. Auto sorts. What is this? Aspect of the shark. Don't care. No. No.
Yes.
Okay, so we need a tiny bit of fire resist and necrotic and void. Alright, let's look at our charms. Do we need that poison resist? No, I don't. Do I need this lightning resist? Yes, I actually do. I do need that. Chance to bleed, melee, minion physical. Alright, don't need that. These are not required, but very helpful. And I really don't want to give this one up. Cold resist. I do need that one. Alright, so I need that cold and lightning. Okay. So void, necrotic, or fire. Search resistance. Let's see. That's void. What? The word resistance is nowhere on this item. Okay. Search fire resistance. Is it just fire resist? No? Okay. Void. Necrotic. What have we got to work with here? Okay, I think that's most of it. Alright, so... let's see, necrotic res, void res. That's 72. Alright, that's maxed. Oh, I need a small charm with fire res, and I'll have everything capped. Alright, which of these is the most powerful one? Increase fizz. I think most of our damage is probably poison. Alright. Sort. Get rid of the filter. Put these down here. So if I get to a point where I don't need some of these do more damage. Why was I keeping those? I can get rid of this. Ha! I had a idol with 40% crit strike avoidance. I wouldn't have wanted to have used this, so I'm glad I didn't have to, but I didn't realize I had that.
Yes.
Alright, well, our resistances are looking much better now. Let's go try the arena again. So last time we did try the tier 2 arena, and the final boss killed me in one shot. You do have room for one more small charm. Yeah, Oh wait, there's an elemental resist. I'm capped. It didn't come up because I searched for the word fire. Elemental includes fire. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Let's do it. If I still get one shot, then I'm gonna be like, man, I don't know what to do. Alright, we got all the resist capped. Sylvan form, we got girthy armor. Let's go. Slay 6 waves of enemies. I'm ready. I keep all my idols in their own tab. When I had enough loot that my first tab filled up, I started splitting it. And now currently I've got one tab for orange items and one tab for other things I found interesting, such as the charms. Or the idols, I mean. I keep calling them charms because of my time playing Diablo 2. I'm sure I'll eventually add more tabs. Is it possible to set the tabs up kind of like in PoE, where you set a tab where anytime I shoot something to the bank, if it's orange, go here. If it's a set item, go here. If it's currency, go here, etc. And then you could just shift right-click everything in your inventory and it flies to the appropriate tab. Is that possible in Last Epoch at the moment? I haven't researched that. No, but the categories help. Yeah, I did the categories, so I wasn't sure if you could just automate that. And it's not a huge deal if you can't, but... Alright, Reflect Shrine... What's down here? Stunning Shrine. If I spam shield, how high can I get my armor? 1800, 1900. I get to almost 2000. Wow. My health was pretty dangerous there for a second. I don't know if you guys saw that. My health did this. I'm gonna make the final boss as easy as possible, so I'm gonna pick whatever option gives him less damage for this one. The health potion on the pillar. Oh, flying potion. Now it's a forever flying potion. Alright, harder waves. Stygian Warden. Saving pillars for boss. Pretty sure it moves you into a new arena for the boss fight. I don't think it's going to be in here. Easier one. Shrines pylons. Yeah, I just honestly didn't feel like walking over to them. There's so many pylons that I don't even know if they work for me. Like 100% crit chance for me, if that doesn't translate to crit chance for the pets, then it does nothing for me. For example. Haste is nice, because it lets me summon stuff a little faster. Ice Beetle. Like, Ice Beetle might be really good for me if it scales with my minion stats. I don't even know what that one was because of this pop-up. Ooh. Green ring. Haste. Stunning Shrine. Again, not sure if it works for me or not. Like, does it make my vines stun things? Or no, because their damage is not my damage, their damage is summon damage. No clue. The easier one, Arena Key. The reason I doubted that it works, the reason I have a doubt that it works, is because I've seen